What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I am Shakira. So this is the pre-market, my pre-market prep for March 16th. So what do we have going on? So this is really my first time looking at it since Friday. So let's do this together, right? First things first, as always, let's make sure there's no news today. So there was something at 8:30, 9 minutes ago. Empire State Manufacturing. We have some orange folder tomorrow, some core PPI on Wednesday. Oh, FOMC is this week, 2 p.m. All right. So that's good. Unemployment claims, and then, oh, why is there nothing on Friday? Like it's like blank. Okay, then. So we've been hanging out in this range for quite a while. Finally got a nice dip back out of it into this wick. And oh, what's going on with my throat? Sorry, folks, my apologies. Sometimes just gotta wet the whistle. Allergies, man. Allergy season is coming in hot, and it is coming for me real good. Alright, so let's note where we are with this wick. Because sometimes, according to ICT, wicks can be considered like fair value gaps almost, you know. So we haven't hit the 50% of this wick. So I'm gonna note that as an area of interest for me. So let's note that daily 0.5 wick. I like to add these things as take profit zones, along with just seeing how price behaves around it. So we haven't quite made it there yet. So other lows I would be interested in for shorts. This one we did come close. So my next area of interest absolutely will be the extreme here and the midpoint of the wick. You know, so sell side liquidity, some daily ones right there. Let's note that. And then let's drop to the 4 hour because that is running up into this small fair value gap in here and back into this range, which I'm not excited about seeing, if I'm being honest with you guys. Wow. That's just rude. Look at it. That's just rude. So we've ran back down and then looks like, yeah, we just opened. Where is midnight? And just started running back up. Because I didn't check the rest of Friday, so it looks like after the big drop, we just kind of pulled back for all of that, for all we're worth. So right now, I will note that we're pulling back into this bearish fair value gap. I'm noting it because we've used it as support for dropping price aggressively. So let's see how we behave here. It might be a situation where we're disrespecting this 4 hour order block like aggressively right now. It's kind of crazy. So in that case, if we have like, I would have this 4 hour extreme, and actually let's stop for a second and go back to the daily. So just so that we're not forgetting, we have this previous day high right here, since they are pushing up. So if they take the previous day high and then give me a nice aggressive move back down, that would be awesome. I'm gonna just duplicate that and just add that one in as well. Let's go back to the 4 hour. So I have two areas here, and then the 4 hour extreme, I don't need the full pull. I am more than happy to go for the extreme if we are going back into the range. Oh my God, price action is insane, man. We should be digging further in. A retracement back up makes perfect sense, but I don't know if disrespecting that entire fair value gap is where it's at. So we'll see how they behave inside of here. So right now, the 4 hour was looking pretty bearish. We are still, let's be very clear. Let me plop that back in here. We're still inside of this range. Right there. So I will keep that up on my screen so I know where we are on the 50% range of that. So we've just passed the 50%. So as always, inside of the range, I'd love to see it take some sort of high time frame liquidity like this previous day high, and then show some aggressive retracements back. So we'll see if we get that. Let's look at the 1 hour. Oh, hold on. Let me also move this up a bit because sometimes when I'm putting things on the daily, it's not quite perfect. So let's do that. Other things that we won't be doing is aiming for the exact values. But look at that. Sweep, the 1 hour is looking very bullish. Let's be honest, the 4 hour is also looking pretty bullish as well, with the disrespect of the 4 hour fair order block. Oops. See? Order block, tap in, rude. The 15 minutes, very bullish. I mean, then we're not even going to look at the 5 minutes. So we'll see how they behave in here inside this fair value gap that's held price down at least once. Usually when it does that, it does it a few times. So we'll see how that works out. And that's basically it. That's what I'm looking for. We don't have any more news coming in. So that's a thing. And I'll just be waiting to see what I get. It's Monday, so it's got to be clean. It's got to be clear for me to jump into it. But my bias overall is bearish, but I also have to go with the session. We're also moving a lot pre-market. So sometimes that can make the New York session really, 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 really choppy. So let's see what we get. Be safe, be good. Shakira out.